Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Addicted to Fishing, and today we're going to go over a little Bass Pro haul. Specifically went there for a couple things, and we got some new baits. I think I got 4 different new baits. I was really looking for these graph shads. I was really excited to see these. This is a new bait from Z-Man. I got them all in 3/16 of an ounce. This one they call Smelt. And we'll take one of these out of the package. Glimmer Shad and Ayu. Let's go back to Glimmer Shad here. Pull this out. Again, guys, this is made. These baits are made for forward-facing sonar, which is great and all. Of course, I don't use any forward-facing sonar. Not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for natural bait fish imitators. It's along the lines of what's commonly called as the jig and minnow bait. Started out as like the Demiki rig. I think they call it moping or mopping. Got several different names. A lot of the pros just call it the jig and minnow or the minnow rig. Again, I don't buy these baits for forward-facing sonar since I don't have forward-facing sonar and I fish from the bank. But again, I'm always looking for something that's more of that realistic bait fish imitator. And last year, with the advancements in this category, I found some really good baits. And they did really, really well for me. I seen this one initially come out and thought to myself, this would be another one that's worth definitely picking up. And I'll show you some of the things that I liked about it. And I just picked these up today. So I have no experience out with them. I'll more than likely store them just like this in a package. But as you can see, you get one head that's already pre-rigged, and then you get the extra body. I'm not sure how much of that extra body you're going to need. If it holds up like any other Z-Man bait with that Elastic. And I'm not out on mega schools where I'm catching thousands of fish. I'll probably never have to switch out or at least this year I won't have to switch out the body. So we'll start with just the extra body. You know, of course, it's that Elastic. But one of the things that you can do, and it's really hard to see it, I probably won't be able to get it to show up, is right here, there's at the top. Right here, there's a little spot where you can add a glass rattle. So you can make that extra body rattle. It is nice that they give you the extra body. So you're getting 2 baits. I believe these were $5.99 each. Not 100% sure on that. Let's see here. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, $6.49. And then again, you got it already pre-rigged up. What's really, really nice about this rig is it is a line through. It does have a pretty nice hook on it. It's got a little tube at the top there where you run your line through. It's got a little protective sleeve there that protects it. But what's really interesting to me is the line tie for this is down here on the bottom. And supposedly, what helps that do is it helps that bait fall more horizontally and keeps it more horizontal in the water column. So you should get a lot more natural presentation. Nice hook on that. I'm not sure of all the different sizes, but the baits themselves are all pretty much the same. The only thing that changes is the density of the head. It's got realistic eyes on it. I'm interested to see how that's going to be a good player for me. some of the reviews I've seen on them. Guess people got them a little early, got to see the prototypes, the finished product, whatever it happens to be, that this is a great cold water presentation bait. We're getting ready to potentially have some really nasty weather. And I probably won't be out fishing for a little bit. But that one looks dynamite. I like the look of that one a lot. Same thing with IU, a little bit lighter colored. And I'm looking for almost all shad imitators. A lot of the waters that I fish are full of shad. Let me know, guys, if you've picked up any of the Graf shads. If you're running them, doing anything with them. Right off the package, it does say it's designed for use with forward-facing sonar, line through jig head. The way that the head is designed and the material used, it says it does enhance sonar returns. Again, I'm not really worried about that. Air cavity and body increases strength of return of forward-facing sonar. Line through jig head with recessed bottom line tie for perfect horizontal balance. The hook is a medium wire 3/0 black nickel sickle shaped hook. Fork tail with thick lower lobe, produces a lifelock quivering motion. And of course, it's got the 10 times tough elastic at the bottom. Let me know if you guys have picked any of those up and your thoughts on them. Another thing that I picked up from Z-Man was these micro goats. This one they call Glow. I don't care if it glows in the dark or not. I just like the white color. I didn't have many colors to choose from. I plan on using these on either my prop baits or my flashback minis. Great. The goat itself works out really, really well. These I have in a bigger size, and they worked really, really well for me. It's from Berkley in that power bait formula. This is in, it's just called the Champ Minnow HD Silver Shiner, but I got them in a 2.5 inch. I've got them in the bigger size. I don't have one out here, but these guys worked really, really good. Threw them out on a drop shot. Was able to keep it kind of up in the grass. I absolutely blasted them on that bigger size last spring. I think I went out the one day I threw nothing but this guy. Of course, again in that bigger size. Let me see if I can find one of the bigger ones. And I caught probably close to 25 on that particular day. It was definitely a bait that was able to garner my attention and confidence. Sorry guys, I just thought about that. Yep, here they are. I had them in a 3.4 inch. So it's about a total inch difference. You can see that there. These guys work really, really good. They are Pro designed by Jordan Lee. This one is in black shad. That's the color that worked really, really well. And then the silver shiner. That should be a really, really good bait to use again this spring. Last but not least, I didn't get a whole lot. Apparently this bait's won a lot of money. It's a Super TPE. It's from Rapala, the Crush City Customs. This color is called Gizzard Shad. They call it a Super TPE 3.5 inch. And that's the Mooch Minnow. Let me take one of these guys out for you. I'm really curious about these guys this year. Hey, these minnow style baits. I'm really digging them. I've been fishing them for a while, even before this craze went on. Yep, it's definitely that good Elastic. I only bought one pack. Not because I don't think it's going to catch fish, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 baits. That should probably last me a whole season, if not longer. I'm really digging some of the stuff that, again, that's coming out on this minnow style presentations. You know, call it forward facing sonar, call it what you will. I'm not worried about that again. A lot of this Crush City stuff's been looking really, really good. I'll see if it says anything else. Jacob Wheeler designed. If I lived on a smallmouth fishery, I'd be set for piles and piles of smallmouth baits. I'm really looking forward to this guy. Just because I had absolutely blasted him last spring on that bigger size. The color's pretty similar, and I'll get them both out here and compare them for you. It's not just the length that I look at on a lot of these, it's the overall profile of the bait. And this is significantly smaller. Yeah, baby, they are small. But that's perfect. You can nose hook that. Great looking bait. The 3.5. Actually, you go from 2.5 to 3.4. Because I used the 3.4 size last year. Absolutely wrecked them on it. And just by chance, I was able to pick these up at Ollie's, of all places. They were on clearance. Like $4, $3, something like that. Again, I want to make sure I'm quoting this right. This is the 3.4 inch, which was an overall winner for me. And the new size that I got today in 2.5 inch. You can see quite a difference. This guy's pretty much plain black back, silver belly, kind of the same here, same kind of forked tail. This one adds in eyes and adds in a little fin, so it's got a lot more detail on the little guy. Didn't matter that there was no eyes, no fins, no nothing. I don't think that really matters. A lot of people look for that. I don't pay attention to that. Eyes, little impressions to make it look like fins. That means zero to me. I think for the most part, the fish don't care. Let me know, guys. Are you worried about it being that ultra realistic that it's got eyes and fins? I don't. I look at the overall profile of the bait. You know, when I want more of that finessey shape, especially in the fall here when all my bait fish are this size, whew, that's almost perfect to match the hatch. Again, that's what I'm looking for. The added eyes and little fin on the side there would not make a difference to me if it was there or not. I would still be picking up this bait just because of the overall profile. Of course, the power bait, it's the fish bite and won't let it go. Enhanced flavor keeps fish from letting go. And it tells you on the back here, I would not rig this bait on most of the ways that it tells you to rig it, but it gives you some rigging here. It tells you to Texas rig it. Nope. Drop shotting it, did it. Jig head, did it. Worked really good. Carolina rig, maybe. Wacky rig, definitely not. Great looking bait. Again, that's the Berkley Power Bait Champ Minnow and a 2.5 inch in Silver Shiner. These guys, I definitely will be throwing on a little ball head, doing a little shake in it, get the fish to bite on that. That should be really, really good. The one I'm most excited about in the bunch, again, is the Grass Shads. I'm interested to see what that bottom line tie does. Anything like that kind of intrigues me because I'm interested to see how a little bit different connection point, a little bit different design. You know, this is, if I'm gonna, does it tell us on here? Yeah, 3.8 inch. I'm really curious to see how well this bait's gonna go through the water. Apparently, it takes little to no effort to get it to kind of do that side to side rocking. We'll see how that works out. I'm not overly trying to work a bait and get it to perfectly rock back and forth. I fish them pretty much like I do any paddle tail swim bait. I will kind of twitch my rod a little bit. I'm not holding it and shaking it this way. I'm shaking mine kind of sideways a little bit more than anything. But I'm curious to see how it's going to work out. What other baits are you guys excited about? What's something that's new that's come out that you guys are anxious to purchase and get out on the water and try? Anyway, guys, I hope you like these little unboxings. I've been pretty busy with work. I'm trying to put out videos as often as I can. Might be just once a week until the weather warms up or work slows down enough that I can do a little bit more video making. It becomes a full-time job in its own right, especially if you do all the editing. I don't do any editing. I just shoot my videos straight through. What you see is what you get. That's why when I have to find something, you get that little pause in the action. But that's okay. I just keep it straightforward. I don't have nothing to hide or beat around the bush. I don't want to mislead anybody with any information. It's even like when I'm opening these and I haven't used them yet. I can't tell you how these are going to work, these Grass Shads. Maybe later on in the year I can give an update on those. Sometimes I like to follow back through with some of that. I can also see that Mooch Minnow being put on the old school hover rig where you just got a 90-degree bend hook and a small nail weight. We can get out. We're going to try that a few different ways. Put it on a ball head jig. You know, we'll try it. We'll see different ways of doing it. That's something that I want to do a lot more this year. Just get out and experiment a lot more and see how things go. Anyway, guys, I know a lot of you haven't hit the subscribe button. Please do so. It helps me. It helps me know that I'm putting out content that you guys like. I'm trying to bring some good content, put out some good videos for you, trying to help you guys learn through what I'm learning, what I already know, and just help you guys enjoy time on the water a little bit more. Please share the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn on that notification bell and be notified, especially with me not being 100% consistent. It definitely notifies you when I'm putting out a new video. For all you guys that have already done that, I see the same commenters in the comment section below. I really appreciate that. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you in the next one.